What is cognitive behavioral therapy, also known as CBT? CBT is the application of practical methods to help overcome negative thinking patterns, emotional distress, and unhelpful behaviors. Life is a mosaic of joy, sorrow, anger, love, and a range of other emotions, all connected. Every emotion, whether positive or negative, has a purpose. They provide valuable information about ourselves and the world around us. However, when negative emotions become overwhelming or all-consuming, they can hinder our well-being and prevent us from living full and meaningful lives. The good news is that we don't have to be slaves to our emotions. We possess an innate capacity for growth, healing, and transformation. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, and mindfulness offer powerful tools for understanding and managing our emotions, enabling us to cultivate greater peace, resilience, and well-being. These approaches empower us to become active participants in our emotional lives. We can learn to navigate life's inevitable challenges with greater skill and ease. This journey begins with understanding the intricate workings of our minds and bodies. Imagine a triangle with 3 interconnected points: thoughts, feelings, and actions. These 3 elements are inextricably linked, constantly influencing and shaping one another. Our thoughts about a situation influence our emotional responses, which in turn drive our behaviors. For example, imagine encountering a friend who seems distant. You might think, "They must be mad at me." This thought could lead to feelings of anxiety or sadness, causing you to withdraw or avoid the friend altogether. This avoidance might then reinforce your initial thought, creating a vicious cycle. CBT helps us recognize these patterns and understand how our thoughts, feelings, and actions interact. By becoming aware of our thought patterns, we can begin to challenge and change those that are unhelpful or inaccurate. At the heart of CBT lies the understanding that our thoughts are not always an accurate reflection of reality. Often our thoughts are distorted or irrational, leading to a cascade of negative emotions and unhelpful behaviors. These distorted thinking patterns, known as cognitive distortions, can keep us trapped in cycles of negativity and distress. Some common cognitive distortions include all or nothing thinking, seeing things in black and white, with no middle ground; overgeneralization, drawing sweeping conclusions based on a single event; mental filtering, focusing only on the negative aspects of a situation; catastrophizing, imagining the worst-case scenario; and should statements, placing rigid demands on ourselves and others. CBT provides us with tools to identify and challenge these distorted thoughts. By learning to question the validity of our negative thoughts, we can begin to shift our perspectives and create more balanced and realistic interpretations of events. One of the most effective tools in the CBT toolkit is the thought record. This simple yet powerful exercise helps us identify, examine, and challenge our negative thoughts. By regularly completing thought records, we can become more aware of our thought patterns and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Here's how a thought record works. First, identify the situation. Describe the situation that triggered the negative emotion. Next, identify your feelings. Name the emotions you experienced. Then, identify your thoughts. Write down the thoughts that were going through your mind. Challenge your thoughts. Ask yourself if there's another way to look at the situation. Ask yourself if there's another way to look at the situation. Finally, reframe your thoughts. Come up with more balanced and realistic thoughts. By consistently using thought records, we can begin to untangle the knots of our negative thinking and create more space for peace and clarity. Behavioral activation, taking back control. While our thoughts play a significant role in our emotional well-being, our actions also have a profound impact. When we're feeling down or anxious, it's easy to withdraw from activities we once enjoyed. However, this avoidance can actually worsen our mood and make it even harder to break free from negative emotional patterns. Behavioral activation is a CBT technique that encourages us to engage in activities that bring us joy, a sense of accomplishment, or a sense of connection with others. By gradually reintroducing these activities into our lives, we can begin to shift our mood, boost our energy levels, and create a more positive upward spiral. Exposure therapy, facing your fears. Fear and anxiety are natural human emotions that serve a protective purpose. They alert us to potential threats and help us stay safe. However, when fears become excessive or irrational, they can interfere with our daily lives, limiting our experiences and preventing us from pursuing our goals. Exposure therapy is a type of CBT that helps us overcome fears and phobias by gradually exposing ourselves to the things we fear in a safe and controlled environment. Through repeated exposure, we learn that the things we fear are not as dangerous as we perceive them to be, and our anxiety gradually diminishes. Problem-solving skills, navigating life's challenges. Life is full of challenges, both big and small. When we encounter these challenges, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or discouraged. We might resort to unhealthy coping mechanisms or avoid the problem altogether. CBT equips us with effective problem-solving skills to navigate life's inevitable obstacles. By breaking down problems into smaller, more manageable steps, we can reduce feelings of overwhelm and develop effective solutions. The problem-solving process typically involves 1. Identifying the problem. Clearly define the problem you're facing. 2. Brainstorming solutions. Generate a list of potential solutions, no matter how far-fetched they may seem. 3. Evaluating solutions. Consider the pros and cons of each solution. 4. Choosing a solution. Select the solution that seems most feasible and effective. 5. Implementing the solution. Put your plan into action. And 6. Evaluating the outcome. Assess the effectiveness of your solution and make adjustments as needed. By developing effective problem-solving skills, we can approach life's challenges with greater confidence and resilience. The art of mindfulness. Cultivating present moment awareness. While CBT focuses on identifying and changing our thoughts and behaviors, mindfulness invites us to cultivate a different kind of relationship with our thoughts and emotions. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about observing our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting swept away by them. Imagine your thoughts and emotions as clouds passing through the sky. Mindfulness allows us to become the sky, vast and spacious, observing the clouds without getting caught up in their movements. By cultivating mindfulness, we create a sense of space and separation between ourselves and our thoughts and emotions. Mindfulness-based cognitive therapy. A powerful synergy. Mindfulness and CBT are powerful tools on their own, but when combined, they create a synergistic approach to emotional well-being. Mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, MBCT, integrates mindfulness practices with traditional CBT techniques, offering a comprehensive approach to managing negative emotions and preventing relapse. MBCT teaches us to observe our thoughts and emotions with curiosity and acceptance, rather than judgment or resistance. By learning to relate to our thoughts and emotions in a more mindful way, we can reduce their intensity and prevent them from controlling our lives. The importance of practice. Cultivating emotional resilience. Mastering CBT and mindfulness skills is not a destination but a journey. It requires consistent effort, patience, and self-compassion. Just as a musician practices their instrument regularly to improve their skills, we must cultivate these practices to enhance our emotional resilience. The more we practice, the more adept we become at identifying and challenging negative thoughts, regulating our emotions, and responding to challenges with greater skill and ease. Over time, these practices become ingrained in our being, transforming our relationship with ourselves and the world around us. Moving forward, embracing a life of greater peace and well-being. Life is a tapestry woven with threads of joy, sorrow, anger, love, and countless other emotions. Each emotion, whether pleasant or unpleasant, serves a purpose. They provide valuable information about ourselves and the world around us. However, when negative emotions become overwhelming or all-consuming, they can hinder our well-being and prevent us from living full and meaningful lives. CBT and mindfulness offer powerful tools for understanding and managing our emotions, enabling us to cultivate greater peace, resilience, and well-being. By understanding the interplay between our thoughts, feelings, and actions, challenging negative thought patterns, engaging in positive behaviors, and cultivating present moment awareness, we can transform our relationship with our emotions and live more fulfilling lives. Remember, the journey begins with a single step. Start by incorporating one or two of these practices into your daily routine and gradually build from there. With consistent effort and self-compassion, you can cultivate the emotional resilience to navigate life's challenges with serenity and grace. Pause. 3s. If you're ready to continue your journey with CBT and mindfulness, join us. Share your progress, ask questions, and let's grow together.